Welcome back to the Jungle, CHS. We're your hosts, Connor Thrash
and Astoria Kendall.
Here at CHS, we are lucky enough to continue with our fall activities. Over the past few weeks, we've been discussing how each of the extracurriculars have been affected. However, none can compare to the changes the debate team has encountered.
To gain a better understanding of just how much debate has been affected, I spoke to senior debate member and my co-host, Connor Thrash.
I would say that debate has been the activity that's changed the most in our school because of COVID. We have transitioned to 100% online for this season, which is something Concordia has not done ever. Concordia has never been an online program, so it was a huge transition for us this year. The entire team had to adjust. During this weekend, when we went to our first tournament, there was two of us. It was just Kylie and I, but we had 5 computers sitting in front of us for the debate rounds. So it was a lot. We had to go back and forth between each computer to share evidence and find evidence. But although it's a huge transition, I believe we're going to do well, and I think we have a really good season ahead of us. So normally, the debate team travels every Saturday to other schools for their competitions. However, this season, that was unable to occur. The debate team will be competing virtually while remaining in the school building.
Both the members and the coach, Mr. Morris, were forced to practically relearn debate. We spoke with Mr. Morris to hear his perspective on those challenges.
It's been a real struggle this year. Debate has essentially been unchanged since it started in prehistoric times. And so, with debate becoming virtual this year, we not only had to learn how to debate virtually, but we also had to switch from hard copy paper evidence to paperless debate. We're actually learning 2 new ways of debating, paperless and virtual, and having to overcome all of the struggles that come along with that. We're a Google school, but some schools aren't, and they use Word, and some of the weird formatting things that happens between those 2 formats. Retraining judges because they can judge from home now virtually. The tournament we were at last weekend, there was lots of issues tech-wise with the software that we use to run the tournaments, with kids from other schools that maybe didn't have as good internet signal as us, sound issues. So besides just relearning debate, there's all these new tech issues that we're also having to learn and overcome. So it's been a real struggle this year because I've had to relearn and then reteach experienced people, plus figuring out how to teach the new kids all of these new things. So it's been tough.
These adjustments have taken a toll on the entire team. Junior member Kylie Howard tells us how she thinks the changes will affect the team's performance this season.
I would say moving online has made things more challenging, just because it's very different. Concordia as a team, for the most part, has used paper debate in basically all of our tournaments from last year, my freshman year basically, and now we're all having to move to paperless, and because we have Chromebooks and not like MacBooks or laptops, we are not able to use Verbatim, which is just a debate software, so we're having to do things manually using Google Docs, and it's all just very tricky. Especially trying to send evidence back and forth from different teams and such, and figuring out Zoom calls and all that. It's different, but we're going to get through it, so.
Although the team will be experiencing new challenges this year, we have faith in all of our activities to excel through the difficulties.
Again, we are grateful to have the opportunity to continue with our fall activities in a somewhat normal manner. This week, for Classroom Crash, we check in with the chamber choir to see what it's like to prepare for their concerts.
I'm Kylie Howard, and you're watching Classroom Crash, where we crash into our school's unique academic programs. Today, we're going to be crashing into the choir room. I'm here now with Miss McCabe. Miss McCabe, what's it like being a first-year choir teacher during a pandemic?
Well, it's wild, and we have to go through a lot more safety measures than what we talked about through all of my years in school. But it's been a lot of fun, and all my kids work really hard to get involved and stay involved.
Good. Could you tell us about your first choir concert and what the audience can expect from you guys?
So our first choir concert is October 27th at 7:30 here in the auditorium. We're actually doing tickets, so 2 per student. So it's not open to the public, but each student gets a code, and then we have different videos. We're doing a lot of hard music right now, more difficult than they were ready to come back and do, but it'll be great, and they're working really hard, and it sounds great.
Exciting. Thank you. I'm here now with Chloe Nelson. Chloe, what are you most looking forward to about choir this year?
I'm looking forward to just the Christmas concert because it's always the best turnout. And I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a senior song.
Awesome. And what are you going to miss most about CHS choir after graduating?
Probably just the look on all the little kids' faces at like all the concerts as they look up to the CHS Chamber Choir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. And this week on Meet the Staff, we'll be speaking to Madison. Now, to meet the students behind the production, here's Meet the Staff with Jessica Bisnet.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Bisnet, and I'm here with another segment of Meet the Staff, and I'm here with Madison. Madison, when did you first get your cell phone, and what kind was it?
I first got my cell phone in 4th grade, and it was an iPhone 4.
Cool. What is your favorite zoo animal?
A giraffe.
Are you a cat person or a dog person, and why?
I'm a dog person because cats are just weird. I just don't like cats.
What is your favorite seat on an airplane?
The window, because you can see all the landscape outside the window.
What is the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
A lemon-filled grasshopper.
That sounds disgusting. What old person things do you do?
I always complain that my back hurts because, I don't know, it does, I guess.
Have you ever lived in another state, and if so, what was it?
I've lived in 3 different states: Nebraska, North Carolina, and California.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we'll hand it over to Jenna with results and upcoming events.
Welcome back to Results and Upcoming Events with Jenna. Easton Atwood was named Student of the Month. Cole Stallman and Shay Treechek were named Rotary Students of the Month. The varsity football team beat Clay Center last Friday 47-35. The varsity volleyball team won the Concordia Invite last Saturday. Also on Saturday, the varsity girls tennis team competed in Clay Center at the league tournament. Riley McMillan placed second in number 1 singles and Lacey Duvall placed third in number 2 singles. On Monday, the JV football team lost to Clay Center 12-36. On Tuesday, the girls cross-country team placed first at the Ellsworth Invitational. Congrats to all students and team. Upcoming events. On Monday, October 12th, the JV football team plays against Marysville at home. Coming up, the Panthers are on the road a lot, so check out the Go Concordia Panthers website for more details. Go Panthers!
That's all for this week's episode. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to tune in next week for the latest news and upcoming events. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next weekend.
The Jungle.